Yo guys, what's good? This is Thursday, guys. We're back in the markets once again. Thursdays are looking a bit rougher in the trade right now. It's going all right. I hope you guys like, subscribe. You know how it is. You enjoy the video. And if you guys want to trade with me, down below is the traders headquarters. And yeah, where we just take trades, we revise off them, or we just say what we've learned, and we continue to grow to the top. Disclaimer: I'm not a profitable trader. That's my goal. I'm gonna get there. You guys come with me. But I'll catch you all in the vid. I just want to give you guys an overview of what's happened during London and New York. I did have a video, but it just messed up, so I just decided to do it from scratch right now. It was a trading live, but it is what it is. I'm just going to quickly explain. Right here's phase one, here's phase two, the expansion, and then we expect this being the expansion as well, just messing around, and then we expect to push down and the breakthrough from these structures to the downside to be the trend phase. On the higher time frame, such as the 4 hour, it is starting to range a bit, so we also did get we got the liquidity from the top, which is really good. On the 30-minute, you know, it's chilling. It's not really doing too much, but yeah, it's really just, this is how I'm seeing the markets right now, and it's ranging. So we at least expect price to get to here or here. Mind you guys, we do have pretty big news coming very soon, like in 2 minutes. So what we hope is, we hope price to push down. It is a bit wonky, but wibbly, but we expect prices to push down from here. We don't like necessarily the retracement on this, but we expect prices to push down and continue down on the next 30-minute chart. If it doesn't, it should hit our stop loss and we should be out. I'm going to quickly just delete this. Okay, already removed it. Yep, 1 more minute left. We do not want price pushing here. The reason why is because if price pushes here when news comes, it means that news has a higher chance of not giving a fuck about my stop loss and going through and me getting a bigger loss. Let's just say news is going to move 50 pips one way. If news moves 50 pips one way here upwards, it means I'm actually saving more. Obviously, if news moves downwards 50 pips, it's easy. But the fact is that we do not want prices to come here. If price comes here, then it's going to be harder for us to actually handle the news. Okay, this was news right here. And it looks like we're on another dub, possibly. Oh shit, I guess we are. Yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. We do expect prices to touch these certain areas. We do expect prices to touch the middle here. So once this alarm goes, then we have to to see how price is moving, if price is going to reject, and if it's rejecting, like how much and how fast is it rejecting, because this specific area right here is average price area, meaning if price does not go through it, it's usually going to reject off it. But we're kind of doing really good this trade. It did take us like a trade and a bit. I just want to explain to you guys these previous trades, because these previous trades are pretty important just of what has happened. As coming to this right here, price pushed up. I usually take my trades at 6, guys, so when it hit 6 o'clock, it was literally at the 50% retracement of the 50% retracement. So I was like, perfect, we're gonna take a sell. So we took a sell. Price started ranging, and I was like, I don't like ranges. Remember that, guys, I don't like ranges. That's what happened. So when I saw price coming back up here, I actually brought it out for a break even. As soon as price started pushing here, because it was the 50% of the retracement, I took in a sell, and it went pretty like heavy with momentum at the start, and I took a sell in. And then price started rejecting, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hop out, because I hopped out for a reason, because I thought price ranging doesn't really do well. So as soon as New York hit, New York came, it grabbed the top liquidity of the range box, and I was like, okay, perfect opportunity for me to take a sell. So I took a sell here, pushed it down, and you can obviously see prices pushing down here and kind of just, you know, going through its problems. My stop loss is now at break even. It's been at break even for about almost 30 minutes now, because price already hit the certain area, which the certain area is the 50% retracement of this whole move. Once it hits that, I move it to break even, because the price decides to reject and push to the upside. You can expect price to keep going up. And essentially, if it hits my break even, I get out with nothing. You know, I don't lose anything, which is the point, which I'm actually starting to learn a bit more. You're trying to save more, be more defensive, but also, you know, see how far profits go. You know, hold your profits like this. I'm holding my profits. And yeah, guys, we're really just going to wait for price to just hit this area. This area right here, it looks like price can easily just break through this area. And if price breaks through this area, we're looking really good for a sell to hold, at least at the bottom here, which we can probably expect like a 1 to 6 or 1 to 5, sorry. And if the price decides to break through and continue pushing down, we can expect something like a 1 to 8, you know. Really just depends on what price does, but we're going to hold this. And yeah, we're doing really good with the sell here, and that's really what I've been going through, guys. And I'm really happy, because there was so many fake outs all in this range, and I was about to fall for it. I fell for one of them, and I was like, no, I'm out. And literally when I said I was out, price started pushing down, and I was like, no, please no. And then obviously price reversed, came up here, grabbed liquidity on New York, and then pushed down, which was like perfect entry for me. And you can clearly see prices pushing down. Out of this, honestly, we just don't want to lose money. That's the goal. If we don't lose money, we're doing good. If we lose money, then we have to fix it up. So right now we're doing really good. Price is just doing its thing, and we're just gonna let it drill down for a bit, because it's just in so much momentum, and you can clearly see the phase 3 pushing in on this, which is absolutely beautiful. Obviously the phase 1, like I said, the phase 2, which is the expansion right here, is kind of just like an annoying thing that just happened, you know, the consolidation. And then the phase 3, which I'm expecting this being the phase 3 to push to the downside. We're just going to hold it, guys, really just to here, because this is where all the liquidity is at. Probably even down here or even here, which we can expect something like a 1 to 7 from this trade, which honestly it could definitely happen, and we're just going to hold and see what happens. We may just be happy with taking out 1 to 1 out of this trade, or 1 to 7. Just really, we're just going to hold it and see what happens, you know. Or we may just literally take out our break even, just because we want to see how far this can go, because we believe this can go further. I guess I can go into the lessons right now. What I'm learning from this is really just to be patient during these times. Trust your gut in certain situations like this right here. I knew I wasn't supposed to enter in because obviously from previous data, remember guys, I said ranges aren't that good. Of course it has a chance of still pushing down, which it did, but it grabbed liquidity first, which gave me a better entry. So, you know, took that entry, pushed it down, and now we're just going to hold this and see what happens. Really, that's it, guys. Really, that's it. Like, I was supposed to actually like hit my stop loss, which it wouldn't have hit my stop loss anyway. You know, I got in for a better entry. I just didn't like how the consolidation was. So I'll catch you all in probably an hour, maybe an hour and 30 or 30 minutes, just really to see what price does. And if price decides to push up, I'll start evaluating, like just deciding what I should do with it. Guys, price did in fact push up, as after the news came, price pushed down, then came back up to the 50% retracement. And usually in this area I would be hesitant and I would take out, but I learned from my previous trade, last trade right here, when I literally did that, which I'll show you guys how far I let the 50% go. You see price actually went above the 50% retracement, touched it multiple times. Literally at the very wick of it, I finally took out, and then price rejected and pushed to the downside. So I just thought to myself that I might as well just make it so that if it wants to touch my stop break even, it takes touches my break even. If it wants to really just push through, and in the situation that I'm in now, it's actually very tricky. It's very tricky because for this, it's at the average price range. I'm pretty sure for yesterday, it was the average price range was down here, so you wouldn't really expect price to come back up here. So this is a very tricky one. I may actually take out early. Now I'm just looking at that, but the plan is really just to hold this until price grabs all these liquidities, which, you know, we have a few hours left. And this is really what's happening. We're coming back for the retracement. Let's see the 30-minute, how it's looking. 30-minute looking a bit wishy-washy, but it looks like price could probably push to the downside, and we're going to hope for that, especially since this is the trend phase. We would want to hold this to the downside and just hold it till all these liquidities are grabbed. As it's also in the range on the higher time frame, it is more likely to push to the downside, so we're just going to see what happens. Hey guys, just a little update. We had a 1 to 3 right now. I'm going to be chilling in here. Maybe going to have my stop loss just here. And guys, I'm dead ass going to go to bed, so you're going to know the results next video tomorrow, probably at the start. It's definitely going to be in profits. I just don't know how much I'm going to get from this. I'm just going to keep holding it because the goal is really just to hold it till down here really, or just here. And right now it is halfway. We love how price is respecting the areas. Now it's going to push down. We expect price to break this area and push down, keep going. So we're just going to hold it, guys, and that's really it. Okay guys, the lessons that we have learned from this trade right here on Thursday, which is the banger, is really just to be more patient. When it's ranging, get the fuck out, really. Like, don't hold it if it's like not going in your favor, or it's just not going as you predict. Hold your profits, learn from your mistakes. That's really it, y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like, subscribe, and if you guys want to join me in trades, or you just want to grow with me because I'm heading to the top, remember, I'm not profitable, but that's my goal, and it's actually more than that. But I'm not going to cook too much right now. I'm already cooking the chart. You're just got to believe me. But yeah, heading to the top. You guys can join with me in the link down below, and I'll catch you all later.